Stop. I'm not your friends. I don't like you. You are not my people.
So then why did you start a streaming org with these? Like, why did you do any of this? I feel like, again, this is just sayings from a man who feel like he was wronged. But he wasn't wrong because, again, his bad acts is the merits that caused him to have his downfall. Like, I feel like, again, like, Miz, this is just all out of spite. You feel me? Like, imagine if a lot of these controversies, imagine if that 2022 didn't happen, right? Where you're trying to leave, right? All didn't happen, right? I guarantee you wouldn't have this rhetoric right now. Like, this is the, bruh, it's tough works. That's tough. That's tough. That's all I'm saying.
I grew all of you. I made you successful, but you threw me away.
On the after I just said that, on the money, and he says that on the money. Ah, I told you, Miz, you're just spiteful, gang. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy. Of course, more works, more things happening out in the EHDI plus cinematic universe and the CDST, but you already know first. The backstory, of course. We got Jones going on with Mizkif. Because apparently, Mizkif has been dropping a lot of Jones on Tectone. It's been a lot of back and forth going on between the two. But yeah, apparently Miz has been going off. He's going on demon time, apparently now. You remember from his response, saying that he was going to drop a bunch of Jones on a bunch of streamers. And yeah, apparently Tectone is the first one up. So yeah, we got a bunch of Jones to check out. They're going on, of course. Of course, with that all that going on, Hassan has decided he wanted to double up on the defamation slander whole beats. And yeah, double down on the whole rhetoric he has toward Tectones, the whole Mean Jones. So there we got to check that out too. Of course, the debunker, the Mr. Minecraft enchantment language, Mr. XQC, has of course given his opinions and conjecture about the whole means, and apparently is dunking on the whole you know what I'm saying, Texas Twitch scene. So they got that whole works. I'm like, yo, we got the Jones playing, crazy works there, slops. Always go on. We stop to a drop, baby. Sloppy. Anyway, sorry about that. You already know we got that whole likes there. Apparently, we got some opinions and conjecture and some rhetoric, of course, from Asmon Gold, clearing up the whole situation going on with apparently heads like Hassan, if you've seen the last Daily Slops, saying that he was defending Lakari. He was giving us whole clarifications on that, so we definitely got to check that out. And apparently, another one of Lakari's exes has come out to give her opinions and conjecture on the whole matter, apparently saying that Lakari was only banned on Twitch for a week. Who was surprised there? Literally no one. Again, a dumpster fire of a company. But yeah, we already know the whole likes there. And yeah, we got a way more mixing messy John's, whole lot of likes there. Again, crazy works, things, John's happening out in the CDST, HDI plus Media Universe. So we have no more time to waste. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's see what Miz and a bunch of these other heads in the HDI plus / CDST have to say this time. Of course, the Daily Slops means one of our glorious Slop Kings. You better shout out love with La Pegasus. You already know the timing, baby. It's a factor. We got the Mizkif situation just got worse. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops, in the description and first link, shirt all of it, of course. La Pegasus. You better stop playing with our glorious Slop Kings on the CDST. We love seeing them. It's a factor. Again, like we just said, jeez, yo, y'all see me messing up the glasses, bro? Truly never been in the chop delegations. Let's get right into it.
Welcome back to a series so delicious. Even this Krabby Patty subscribed. In today's video, streamer Mizkif is back and he's finally commencing his quote-unquote demon time.
It is time to go full demon time.
He's a
Sakuna, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How do we do the Jones? How did he do it, Jones? Oh yeah, there we go. Roich Tenkai.
exposing Tectone for apparently losing in court and also making some serious allegations. He's claiming Tectone viewbotted to artificially boost his popularity and provide some screenshots. He apparently sent somebody to secretly
Your viewbotting allegations are back, huh?
record Tectone getting out of court. Hassan has responded absolutely giddy with excitement and doubles down on calling Tectone a generational grapist. XQC
Of course.
has responded dunking on the entire Texas streaming scene. Mizkif is sending a warning to all the other streamers that he will be exposing them all. Shiver me timbers. He's claiming Tectone was in love with Emiru and that's why he hated Mizkif? Asmin has responded to the allegations that he was somehow defending Lakari regarding the degenerate materials. Lakari's ex has made a statement on the Twitch ban, which is apparently 7 days? Ay ay ay. Massive updates to the Asmin lawsuit against the people who defamed him.
Uh-oh, I see that up there. Does that go east?
Subscribe or you'll become a degenerate streamer.
Nah, definitely ain't feeling that. 100% not feeling that.
You're boiled like an egg.
Let's up those.
Oh, it caught me this time.
Let's up those numbers.
Numbers up. Cliffs never live down. Oh, Pegasus. I thought we were coming in with another intro song. Oh, no. He's got me again. Pretty crass. Now take it away, Jellywig.
Now let's begin. Right, so streamer Mizkif is back. Demon time has officially commenced, it seems. Now, quick recap. Mizkif was accused of SA, blackmail, abuse, and more by streamer Emiru.
Gully pop.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Since then, he gave a bunch of responses that sort of just made the internet clown on him more, such as the plushie thing, where he said that she would throw plushies at him and he would punch holes in the wall.
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
So basically, he ended up denying all the allegations, and after that, he decided to sue OTK, Mythic Talent, and basically Asmin Gold and Emiru.
Yep. Asmongold, Hermes Emeru, OTK, Mythic Talent, and King Gaming Labs, yeah.
For defamation, lost earnings, emotional distress, etc., etc. And that brings us to today, right? So it all starts here. Mizkif says Tectone lost his court case and reveals he sent a recorder to the trial, shows a clip of Tectone leaving court.
Why did Tectone block me? Why did Tectone just delete a picture of a gun? You might ask, chat, why did he delete the picture of the gun? Tectone went to court. Tectone went to court, and Tectone had a restraining order on him for the past few months. That's why Tectone wasn't streaming. Not because he was clearing his mind, because Tectone wasn't streaming because he had a fucking restraining order, okay? This restraining order that Tectone had...
From who?
It was a few months ago, okay? He had a court today. And in court, Tectone was tried for sexual assault, and Tectone, with his 5 lawyers, lost. Tectone has not a restraining order from PIC. He has the upgraded version of a restraining order. He got an upgraded restraining order today. I forgot what it's called. There's a name for it. It is a protective order.
Right. So he's basically saying that Tectone was tried for SA and he lost in court. Now, he hasn't actually shown any evidence here. Now,
Again, yeah, and then like to that or not, no, fucking new toy's not working. But like to that, yeah, this is the same John we say with like allegations and John like that. Obviously, we gotta hear Techie's side. Like, duh. Clearly, if he lost this boy or like some major complications from John, I'm sure he would obviously like clarify what is going on. So, gotta wait for that. 2, this is Mizkif. Yeah, I don't know again exactly if I trust any rhetoric, any Johns, bro, coming out of Mizkif's mouth. Definitely gonna be maybe a teensy bit of Mr. Piker sprinkled in, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be a bit misleading and all that. Definitely a bit biased.
if evidence of that does actually come out, that's horrible and he should be held accountable. But from what I understand, as of now, this seemed to be a civil case which he actually lost. So basically, the result of this court case is that he's not getting convicted of a crime or thrown in jail or something like that, but he is in fact right that he did actually get a protective order. So basically, take of that what you will, but I find it very hilarious that Mizkif is basically using any situation he can to deflect from his own shit, right?
Yeah, he was just doing this with the Turkey Time allegations.
Basically, people have noticed that he's suddenly on top of every single drama right now, and
Told you, we literally just covered this yesterday.
just commenting about everything, trying to get clips to go viral, and it's just like, what about you, bro? It's like Destiny going, yeah, all these people are degenerates, all these people suck. Yeah, buddy, what about you? Anyways, he continues making some absolutely crazy statements, and he shows a video of Tectone apparently getting out of court.
He's explaining what happens to make it not seem as bad, but like these scenarios definitely took place, like if that makes sense. So again, like, and again, that's not for everything that was levied against him, like, you know what I'm saying, in a grand scheme, but for some of these scenarios, again, like especially like the throwing the phone, tossing the phone, bro, the bruises, all that type, right? Like the way he's explaining this is not in a factor of like, oh, debunked, definitely did not happen or whatever, right? It's more or less in a factor, oh, this did happen, but it wasn't too bad. It's like, yo, that's You want Miz, like, yo, that's not exactly like making it look better at all whatsoever. You know what I mean? And that's what's really frying him. I'm like,
You feel? So yeah, go check out that video. Shout out Slop by the way.
Tectone has a protective order from Pink Chew. For the next 10 years, Tectone can't own guns. That's why Tectone deleted that tweet. He's not allowed to own any firearms or weapons. Tectone is not allowed anywhere near her. Hundreds of yards he has to be away from her. And Tectone was accused, and the judge agreed, of the sexual assault charges that Pink Chew had. Yes. 5 judges, 5 lawyers Tectone had. She had 1, and she won. That's how bad it was. He had 5 lawyers. My dad just said of all the guys that I couldn't stand, it was Tectone. Dad, that's not an uncommon statement. It's fucking known. Ready for this? There's Tectone with some of his lawyers leaving the courtroom. You can tell by his walk. You can tell by this. There he is, leaving the courtroom today. The walk of shame as he lost a court case to Pink Chew. You can tell by his fucking giant dome and who that walk is. That it's him.
Yeah, I love how the evidence here is him walking out of court. I mean, okay, yeah, he walked out of court. I guess he's right that he did actually lose the civil case. Now, apparently he's going to appeal it. We'll see what actually happens there when it does. Now, as for the things he's saying,
I'm about to say, yeah, no, we definitely have to obviously like see that jump. But again, yeah, like if he lost the civil case, then like, yeah, sure, he loses this John. But again, like what exactly is the point, miss?
I will say that it's best.
This is again like absolve him of his own criticism, of his own allegations being levied towards him. Like again, like what is this?
Best to not jump the gun, because I will take any statement that someone like Mizkif or a degenerate streamer takes with a grain of salt, right?
And that's like on base, literally what I was saying earlier.
But I will say that if it is confirmed that, you know, a court of law, any judge determined that it was actually SA and stuff like that, then obviously you're not going to be supporting someone like that. But you'd actually have to see the court documents or some evidence regarding that situation, which we'll see if they come out in the future. So Peel responded, he's shown literally no proof. What are these comments? When is Mizkif going to go to court for his SA charges? Well, he is in like a defamation lawsuit or something.
Yep, and Emery Nesman goad.
The guy who complains about plushies being thrown at him, this is the same guy who has been exposed as using bots to boost his Twitch viewership, question mark?
Yeah, not even that. Like, bro, this is the same guy who was very successful as a fucking streamer, bro. Again, had like 20,000, bro, 19,000, 22,000 heads in his stream, and yet he's fucking baby bitching, crying, and moaning. Literally, again, breaking the fucking door handles off the hinges and shit because Miss Emery got more fucking, like, viewers in the chat. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, this shit crazy. Anyway, sidebar that, it's like, again, gang, like, does this obviously, this is literally the same shit I was saying yesterday. It just came off of saying, like, y'all see me, in that clip right now, or like a couple minutes ago. But anyway, like, dude, does this obfuscate off of, like, Miz's own allegations for him? Like, is this supposed to absolve him? I don't understand. Like, brother, you still got hefty Johns levied against your name, and on top of that, within your response, you corroborated some of these shits. So, like, what are we doing?
It was a civil case with a preponderance of evidence metric. Oh boy. There doesn't even have to be concrete evidence against Tectone, and most courts will grant a protection order just because trusting women is almost a default judgment of even in Texas. Even if it comes out later that she lied, she will never face any real consequences. It's actually a predictable outcome that he would lose the civil case, since the vast majority of these kinds of cases go against the men regardless of evidence. I don't know how true that is. I'm not a fucking law expert or
Again, literal layman.
a Texas expert. If you
Here we go into lust.
guys are from that place and are actually an attorney, you can let me know. First of all, Mizkif is a freaking regard who doesn't know anything about the law. It was a defamation case which is notoriously hard to win. I never doubted you, Miz. I have no idea who this is. Tectone wasn't tried for anything. This is
Fucking J-Stock? Oh, this is one of the Destiny niggas, or at least he used to be.
a civil case. I think Tectone should sue his ass for defamation. Imagine the scene. This results in another defamation lawsuit. Oh my god, bruh. Bro, the lawsuits are just getting thrown out willy-nilly left and right. And Tectone was actually hinting at it, that he's gonna sue a bunch of people or something. I don't know what he was referring to, but he was also gonna go on his own demon time, essentially. You know, until now, I never realized how regarded Miz was. He is purposely misspeaking. It's a civil case, so there are no charges. Upgrading a restraining order does not mean there was any SA. If there was, Tectone would have charges and tried in criminal court. Okay, I will say that if a court of law and a judge finds you guilty of SA or grape or something, I'm pretty sure you would go to prison, right?
Like, nah, but like, I at least on the factor of, again, being a layman, on base level, like, yeah, if you are most definitely found guilty of those things, like, yeah, you'd definitely be tried as a criminal. Like, you'd be tried in criminal court and things of such. This is civil court, then, like, yeah, this is civil court, and on top of that civil case in which he lost, and, like, yeah, this is, like, no criminal charges, no barrier there.
like, I mean, I don't know. I know like courts are very easily manipulated and shit like that. We've had some high profile cases where people, you know, get off scot-free and shit like that. But also in general, I would say that you'd probably get thrown in prison or something like that. And it seems like he's not going to jail or anything like that, right? So it was actually a civil case. So I don't know. If something comes out in the future, we wait for that instead of jumping the gun. And that's always going to be the right thing to do, to err on the side of caution rather than just, you know, throwing out shit. Mizkif trying hard to resurrect himself by talking about drama nonsense. I swear to God, this is so fucking cringe. So apparently demon time continues and he starts dancing on Tectone.
I fucking just love the Skyrim music. Miz, what the fuck are you doing, Miz? What the fuck are you doing?
Right, so he's just like sort of dancing on him. Basically, he's going like, oh, I won, you lost, essentially. But yeah, I mean, imagine after all of this, he ends up losing his court case as well, because he's involved in one as well, right? That would...
Yeah, no, if he loses his defamation suit against, what's his name, Emery and Asmongold, ooh boy, will he be fucking taking that L. Those fucking cornballs. Anyway.
Be fucking tragic. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, this is very preemptive. I feel like, who the f cares about what Mizkif thinks? We all know what he did to Emiru. This guy's looking for any crumb of clout and drama to grasp on to remain relevant. Doesn't he have a wall to punch? Mizkif dancing on someone's grave while his own closet still has more skeletons to the spirit Halloween
In the spirit Halloween.
warehouse. Anyways, the allegations continue. Mizkif now apparently exposes Tectone for viewbotting, and he pulls up some phone messages apparently. Mizkif accuses Tectone of viewbotting and shows his receipts.
This is Tectone's number. His name is John Techie Robertson. You're going to be seeing that name a lot over the next few days. The reason why it says elevate, it's time to complete your workout, is because this was on my phone and I took these. These are screenshotted to me, and for some reason it says elevate, okay? I'm just letting you know. Ready? This is the bots that were bought. This is Tectone's account, http/Tectone, http/Tectone, 2004, July 26th, quantity 1,000, when in August 4th,
Did you say 2004? What the fuck?
is the bots that were bought. This is Tectone's account, http/Tectone, http/Tectone, 2004, July 26th.
Oh, yeah, you mean 2024, my nigga. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, am I tweaking the fuck out? 2004? I'm like, nigga, when the fuck did Twitch even, like, get started, bro? I'm like, nigga, I think that was even before YouTube was a thing.
Quantity 1,000, when in August 4th, quantity 750. This is John Tectone. Zoom in, sure. This is John Tectone messaging the person that was buying him the bot saying, sad face, can you try that again? I'm stupid and dumb. You just make an account, pay to the top right, and add it to your account. If you need help, let me know. It's good for you to do it anyway since I won't be around. Let me know if you need me to walk through it and I'll help you, which then they tried to help him with secure paying, okay? Why do you have these? Because I'm a fucking demon, and when you fuck with me, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
It's demon.
Like, okay, so, oh shit, okay, I mean to press that. Okay, so let's say, like, fucking Tectone is viewbotting. You win? Like, I don't, like, see, this is, again, like, this just leads back to me. I'm like, okay, like, Miz, all right, damn, Techie sucks, bro. Like, allegedly, hypothetically, all this shit, like, going off the civil court case, which, again, like, no criminal charges, because, again, civil case, but even sidebarring that, let's say, okay, Techie's viewbotting, right? Okay, fuck, well, don't watch him, because his viewers aren't organic. And again, how does this absolve you of your own allegations? Like, this is where it just will constantly lead back for Miz.
Time, bro. Dude, what is with these guys? 30 years old, by the way. Oh my god. Mizkif, you're so cool. It's totally demon time. Brother, oh my god. Can you do this in like a less cringe way so we can actually consume the content? Like, holy fuck. Now, about the messages and the screenshots, I'm sorry. I actually have no idea if they're real or not. We're gonna have to wait for the debunker to do his analysis on this or whatever.
The debunker.
It does seem like in a weird format or something. It might be like a little bit old, or this seems like a lot to fake though. So it might be like portions of a story or something like that. Or maybe it did actually.
You know what's so funny about this shit? Bro, this nigga must have learned from the hun Miss Emery.
Girly pop.
Gully Pop really taught this nigga a lesson. Now you pulling up the screenshots and shit, bro, messages and shit, bro. This nigga only had one message in his fucking, what's the name, bro, in his response, bro. And I'm pretty sure it was that message or whatever, trying to say, like, the Miss Emery or whatever. She wanted to kill herself or some beat like that. But he did not add the context of the factor that this nigga was in his car driving damn near 150 miles per hour. So, like, yeah, shit like that was stressing her out on top of the fact that they were having fucking stalkers. So, yeah, we gonna sidebar all of that. Come back to this. I'm like, bro, after she done pulled up all those fucking Discord messages, like those 40 Discord messages, this nigga was like, all right, bro, I
I gotta come with receipts now that I'm levying shit. It's like, bro, Miz, this shit not doing nothing for me, gang.
View bot. But anyways, he continues providing more receipts here, and they're basically all screenshots. I would prefer to have like more screen recordings in there or something, because those are like generally harder to fake.
This is the bots that he bought, right? This is August 24th, right? Another time he bought bots. XDD, did you buy my bots with a fucking cringe ass emoji? LOL, just say like, because I do my lewd content, I need my own space. Tectone probably shitting on her, because it's true. I'm going to do sets all over this house, like roleplay in the kitchen. Don't worry. Did you get my bots? So Tectone definitely needing her to buy the bots. I can only do 750, but I sent you the link to everything. Sad face, can you try
Shit, bro, my bad. I'm like basically blocking the shits, bro. Hold on, let me put myself up like on top of this nigga.
again? I'm stupid and dumb. Good job, Tectone, you fucking retard. You are right. You are stupid and you are fucking dumb. This is the bots.
And Miz, how are you not? Like, I don't understand. Like, again, 2 wrongs don't make a right. I don't like, I'll keep repeating this for a lot of niggas. Like, 2 wrongs will never make a right. That's just not how shit works.
This is John Robertson. There's Tectone's picture on August 24th, paying $1,000, claiming it's a house when it really was for bots. Why would Tectone pay $1,000 for a house that he owns? Does that make any sense to anyone? No. And then these are the bots. This was taken on August 24th. This was on my phone. August 4th, he bought the bots, starting at 70, quantity 750, quantity 1,000. Zoom in more. There's no way I have to zoom in more. Like this is zoomed in. There you go. Did you sell him the bots? Nope. This is not for me. This is not for my phone. I just have
Okay, let's go back. You zoomed in on this shit. Okay. So this first amount is from 2024 on August 4th, and then the second one is from 2024 July 26th. From like 2 years ago, basically. But you could basically just say like a year and a half ago, bro. A year or some change. So we bought bots then, like, and then what was this for? Because also, like, yo, there's these things, and I'm funny enough, I think Techie actually talked about this like a couple of times, but like, yeah, when you get like when you get sponsored streams and shit like that, either like in like, I guess in this case, like he would be buying the bots himself, so it kind of defeats like the purpose of it, I guess what I'm saying, but still, like to mention, like, yeah, you'll get like sponsored streams, and then like the sponsor will bot you sometimes, or like you're gonna have a sponsor, you want to like look well for the Jones, so you make cop bots. Obviously, like, you shouldn't view bot, like, still, that's the whole like point of the shit, because again, it's like you'd be frauding out sponsors and John like that, but obviously going off of that, like, like you want to grow and are getting going. I keep saying this shit all the time, because bro, like, well, these are the heads, and again, especially once you grow as a creator, bro, like, yo, having that mainstay audience, having that like that core community is the John that really, well, one, makes it fire, and then like 2, like, obviously just being a creator, you know, yo, I'm like dying out here, bro. You know, you'll have like that base level of like, again, viewers watching like your content, whether the meets maybe where they're streaming, making videos, TikTok, yeah. But anyway, going back on this, like, yeah, this was from a year ago. So like, are we trying to say like he's consistently botting every day? Like what? Or like every time he was streaming? Like, I'm so confused. Or at least, wait, service, Twitch live, okay, so was this for a month? Now I'm reading this more. Service, 720, 750 viewers, and then staying for a month. Twitch live viewers, user list plus views. Okay, staying for a month, and then okay, the other John is down.
This is zoomed in. There you go. Did you sell him the bots? Nope.
No. Okay, there. And then this one's 1,000. This one is staying for 24 hours. So this one was to keep like a base 750 views per month, per se. And then this one was to have like 1,000 for one day. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you're showing this also, Miz, like, are you saying he's botting like every single day? Like what is the John here to say like, okay, his viewers aren't real, or he doesn't have any real viewers? Like what is the means for this?
This is not for me. This is not for my phone. I just have the screenshots of the text messages of John Robertson trying to ask and make someone buy bots for him, because he's apparently too fucking stupid to do it. So this is him asking her to do this, and he was making her do it on her card, which then so Tectone wouldn't get caught, and then Venmoing her with pictures of house emojis, so that way no one would know what it's for, randomly giving her thousands of dollars when he owns the house. How does that make sense? Because he was view botting.
Right, okay, so basically he's saying that Tectone is a view botter, and that he basically bought the view bots, or made someone buy it, I guess, or something. Basically, essentially saying that he was aware of it, and it wasn't like a random viewer that was view botting him or whatever. And again, I think we gotta wait for both sides of the story here. I don't really know how to analyze fucking 2004 phone messages or whatever the hell. I guess we'll have to wait and see if this is actually accurate. Obviously, take it as you will.
Actually, but yeah, 2024. Yeah, I don't know. I know why Ms. Dumbass said fucking 2004, because I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That confused the shit out of me too.
Worst case scenario, he would be a view botter. And my opinion on view botting is that in general, even if it's commonplace in like the streaming sphere, personally, I think it's a roundabout way to do fraud. Like, I don't think
That's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't view bot, because obviously the whole point of like posting videos, streaming, or posting TikToks, again, whatever the means of content may be, is to like grow an audience, to grow an organic audience, so that obviously whatever your purpose of making content is, whether it is for cheese, bro, you know what I'm saying, whether it is, you know, because you enjoy making like artistic content that you want people to see, whether like it is shit for both, which is what most people's genre is, or at least it starts off creative and all that, and then obviously eventually becomes like the job, because like it replaces your full-time income. But again, super sidebarring that, like obviously the main thing with growing an audience is that like you want heads to genuinely support you for the content you make, because they genuinely enjoy who you are, like supporting you, like you, your genuine self and all that. And obviously having artificial viewers that aren't real, it's like, what's the point? Like obviously no one is actually enjoying your content if it's just bots. So obviously like to that point, to that like base level point, as a creator, like you should not want bots, because you want people to actually enjoy your content, actually be real humans, having that connection. Like no parasocial, be crazy, but like, you know what I mean, like actually enjoying your shit because they're a real person, conscious person. Meanwhile, there's also the factor of like Pegasus was saying, and we kind of saying earlier, like fraud out, because again, like if you're doing the sponsor, John, bro, and like it's especially bad if your sponsor is like the one fucking botting you, because then like not only are they frauding out themselves basically, because like not only are they paying you for the jump, but they also like going on the bottom line of themselves, paying for like bots. But like yeah, obviously there's that point in case it's like, yo, if heads are getting these sponsorships on all these deals and it's because heads are botting, it's like, yo, what about the mid-tier, the smaller creators? Like they're never gonna get jumps because obviously top heads are botting, and on top of that, if sponsors only giving to heads that don't have the most motion, it's like, yo, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So it is bad in that case, I ain't gonna lie.
anybody should be view botting. I think it's essentially just scamming your audience, the advertisers who may potentially be sponsoring your view botted stream or whatever. Sometimes the advertisers view bot as well, and it's basically frauding everyone, including Twitch. So yeah, obviously not a fan of view botters. It depends if these screenshots are actually real and stuff. People responded, didn't it come out that Mizkif himself used view bots? Seems like a prime example of hypocrisy or deflection to distract from his own dramas. Even if Mizkif is right, he says shit in the most obnoxious, self-righteous way that it makes me hate him even more than the guy he's criticizing. This is the funniest part of the situation.
But my thing is like, okay, you catch somebody for view botting, they obviously should not be doing that, John, but the base level comes down to, okay, like, yeah, probably don't watch this nigga because his views like aren't real. Like, and then it goes back. Okay, Miz, now that we established, yo, techie, like Tectone, bad guy. You bad guy as well. What the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying, like, what?
Mizkif could expose anyone for anything and everybody just still hates him. It's big.
This is what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's not even a factor of hating them. It's like, yo, you're calling somebody out for their allegations or whatever means may be, their court cases, their Johns. Miz, I'm gonna look right the fuck back at you and be like, my nigga. I'm seeing right through that shit. We got the observation hockey maxed out. This truly some future sight, bro, because we foresaw this shit, this fucking blatant hypocrisy coming, bro. It's like, dog, you got your own shits. We gotta start talking about you now. What you mean? Oh, great. What the fuck do you want?
Fuck it. I'm saying it.
Yeah, we gotta deal with your ass later in this shit. I already know.
Basically like Hassan exposing someone. It's like, buddy, you just got lots of skeletons in your own closet, you know? Spoiler alert, they all view bot. Nobody cares, Mr. Plushie. We got the great plushie wall. Don't throw a Kirby at me. I will punch a hole in the wall. Takes one to know one. Bro's trying so hard to stay relevant. Right, so my first analysis here is that that's a lot of shit to just fake and stuff. But also, I would say that he's probably showing you, you know, half of the story. Maybe he's exposing someone for being a view botter while he does it himself, or a lot of other people do it too. I don't know. Personally, you know, not a fan of it. We'll see if there's any rebuttal to this. Anyways, as expected, Hassan Piker is creaming himself to this news. He is absolutely jerking it big time.
Yep, here he is.
Here we got a clip. XQC couldn't stop laughing and Mizkif exposing Tectone for view botting and losing his court case against Pikachu. Hassan quote tweets with some Donald Trump images. You're telling me another one of these right-wing dudes who hates me is a grapist and a view botter. He's a generational grapist who couldn't stream for the last couple months because he kept violating his court orders? Question mark? Shocked. Okay.
Propaganda. Someone who creates or spreads propaganda information that's designed to influence people's opinions, emotions, or behavior, often in a biased or misleading way. Their goal isn't to inform, it's to persuade or manipulate public perception to support a particular cause, ideology, or leader. Let's also follow that up with another one we love from Mr. Piker. Buzzwordism. When people use words with dramatic meanings or events in place of everyday common insults, usually because they have differing political ideologies, rhetoric, or opinions. Or if you're just really butthurt about a nigga because they really don't like you. Sidebar that. In most cases, they are doing this because they disagree with you and want to paint you in the worst light by associating you with these negative connotations. Now, let's... Oh. Damn.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Right on the money for Mr. Piker. Right on the money. Who could have foretold this? We definitely could have. 100%.
First off, Hassan, you are never allowed to use the word shocked in your life ever again. The only person shocked here is Kaya. Bzz, place. Second off, obviously, Hassan just
Gaia, please.
instantly jumps on this. He doesn't even need any evidence or anything. He was saying this shit way before anything happened, right? Also,
Nice.
I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say he's a generational rapist. Even though he lost like a civil case or something, I don't think that puts criminal charges on him, or specifically that charge that you just said there. Now, again, if it was confirmed by a court, then feel free. And also, Hassan would still be in the wrong because he's been saying this shit all the while before even knowing the evidence. Hassan will basically call 100 people a PDF file and be like, oh wait, this one guy got him. Okay, I was totally right all along. It's like, what about the other 99 people? And even the one accusation, even the label isn't even accurate, right? And I feel like he would
He
definitely.
said, what about the literally yesterday he admits, bro, he doesn't give a fuck about slandering Asmongold. Like, what about shit like that? Nope. Would you not paying attention to that? Okay.
Only get jail time if you were a generational rapist confirmed by a court of law by a judge as well. So it's all going to depend on if the court documents get leaked, if there's another like trial, or if Tectone has a response to all of this or whatever. But yeah, this is just a classic Hassan Piker move, right? We got the Hassan replies. Why?
Diddles, Piker. Of course you'd be on the fucking narrative, the agenda, the defamation, the slander.
Are many of Asmongold's friends like this? One has to wonder. What did he mean by this? Women never know. Whatever you do, Lakari, I will be there. Okay, that's a yike of a tweet, but hey, I
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a bad one. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
guess a year ago, you know, bro.
Yeah, we gotta keep that a whole stack.
You need to be sued. Learn to say allegedly. I hope you get sued for defamation. Bro, Hassan does not care, bro. Literally,
Yeah, again, he literally just admitted this yesterday.
last video, he's like, oh, is it slander? Yeah, I don't care. I just don't care, apparently. Like,
This white cat. Is it slander? It is, but I don't really give a shit. Okay.
imagine just having this gall, this audacity, bro. I can't. Anyways, XQC responded.
I have proven that Tectone is a massive liar on every single claim that the guy had. Tectone lied about me with money.
Chat, have you never reminded that not a single good thing has come out of Texas? Chat, the whole Austin, nothing good. Things went there to die, and nothing came. Nothing
Things went there to die.
good.
Tectone lied about me with everything. He told people I shook his girlfriend's hand too long, that I was weird, that I did all these disgusting things. Tectone is going down, and he is the fucking loser. People that attack people constantly like this, chat, they're fucking losers. And the only reason why I have to do this stuff is not only to protect my name, but to stop other fucking retards like him getting in trouble. Tectone was a massive view botter. Now, do I usually care about that with people? No, I fucking don't. But when Tectone constantly attacks other people for view botting, constantly berates people, and I'm pretty sure he's had multiple fucking drama wars over people view botting and acting like he's a successful dude, I'm about to show you proof that he was not as successful as he wants you to believe. This is August 24th, right? Another time he bought bots. XDD, did you buy my bot?
Yo, fuck. Yo, XQC has to stop doing this shit, bro. Like, because this shit's got fucking dying now, too. I'm just sitting here like, yo, bro, this shit is so fucking embarrassing, bro. Because, again, like, okay, say Techie is fucking view botting, bro. Let's say Tectone is view botting. It's like, all right, don't watch the nigga because of that shit, bro. I'm more or less more worried about, again, like, the more major jumps, like, apparently him losing this civil case. But, again, we need more conjecture on that. So, again, we still got to wait on that, too. And then the overarching thing, the big-ass fucking elephant, nah, fuck that. We're fucking mega evolving as if this shit is Pokemon. The fucking mammoth came in the room. Yo, Miz, what about your own fucking allegations, bruv? Nigga, like, this shit got me, bro. Gotta turn this shit up. Anyway, like, yeah, bro, what about your own shits? Bro, this shit is, oh my god, embarrassing, emasculating, humiliating, felting. What, buddy? Like, yo, shout out Worski PPP, I ain't gonna lie. The house always wins, so let's go gambling.
With the fucking cringe-ass emoji.
This is Android because green bubble, but phone number Mizkif shows that iMessage. No, you can get green bubbles even though you're on message.
To everything.
Your bots should count as fraud. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I mean, you're fraudulating. You're defrauding the public, and you're defrauding Twitch. I mean, I don't give a fuck what he says. I think that botting is fraud.
Right, people responded, Miz doing everything he can to take focus away from all the shit he did. Since when do phone screenshots show the outline of the phone? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It might have been like formatted a certain way or something like that, given the benefit of the doubt here. Again, that's like a lot of shit to fake. I mean, this is Mizkif. I don't know. He might go through the effort or something. I mean, again, I feel like you could come up with better evidence. Like screen recordings are generally better than screenshots. I'm a freaking demon. I'ma destroy you, bro. Yes, hearsay from a known liar psycho. Don't like Tectone, but the
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, it's already on base, already hard to believe Miz's word because I'm like, brother, you already have your own fucking demons in the closet, your own skeletons in the closet, like they already said, bro. Shit looking like Spirit Halloween. So it's really hard to trust your word with anything, especially in regards to someone you already are biased and dislike, and two to that when you're covering allegations.
shit looks so fake. Miz bought it also. He probably backtracked and covered up everything and went in on Tectone. They all bought. It's not hard to see. I don't know about that. This is such a nothing burger, and he pulled it out like he pulled a first-degree murder. The screenshot's literally showing the front-facing camera on the physical phone is hilarious. Anyways, he continues demon time, and now he's dropping a warning to all Austin streamers. You should be afraid. Oh, brother.
I never go after people first. I go after people when they go after me. And you're one of those people, Tectone. And you're second on the door. Lakari was first, you're number two. And you're not going to be just number two. There's going to be way more.
Lakari was first. Fuck do you mean? Lakari exposed himself like a dumbass because, again, he was on his weird-ass gooning shit, bro, having potential sea salmon bullshittery, bro. How the fuck, like, bro, did you cause that? Wait. See, this is why I be telling niggas they have to truly watch their fucking words, bro. Like, they actually have to watch their words. Because, yo, Miz, what the fuck did you mean by that, nigga? Nah, bro, go back. What the fuck did you mean by that?
Second on the door. Lakari was first, you're number two.
Lakari was first, you're number two. So that would imply that you knew that Lakari had, like, some of this bullshittery and that eventually that this nigga downfall was about to come about. So hold on, bro. Miz, I'm gonna ask you again, nigga. Hold on, let me move over. Miz, I'm gonna ask you again, nigga. What the fuck did you mean by that? What did you mean? Did you know? Better keep that joint on the hush. Better keep that joint on the hush, bruh. You really better go down with a nigga, bruh. Yo, Hassan was talking about other niggas as PDF protectors. Hold on, bro. Nah, let me not even put that on niggas' names, bruh, because that's truly getting on your fucking Mr. Piker timing. But, like, yo, Miz, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta watch your words, gang, because that could very much be misconstrued very badly. Like, as if you, again, knew the timing that Lakari was on. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
And you're not going to be number two. There's going to be way more. And yes, people in Austin, you should be fucking afraid of me. You absolutely should. Because I have every secret and everything about you. You should be scared. Don't act like you shouldn't. I know everything about you from the past 8 years. I have all of our DMs, text messages, things I know that you don't want out there. Tectone's not the second. Tectone's not, and guess what? There's gonna be a third, fourth, fifth. All right, I already know who it is. You're all retarded. Good job. Keep being retarded. I'm over here by myself in LA chilling with all my friends. You guys just continue to...
Miz, yeah, Miz. See, this is the shit I be talking about with the pros and cons of the slop. See now this is fucking you up. Like, the more you keep saying shit now, the more I keep thinking of shit. Yo, Miz, this was some of the shit you were talking about in your response, bro, on Demon Time, like, dropping all the shit about these heads. But this also fucked you over on the timing of when you were talking about the Miss Emeru and her rabbits and all that. Because, again, if you were seeing that, like, again, like, the what's the name, alleged or whatever, hypothetical mistreatment of her rabbits by Miss Emeru, but that means you were just letting all that shit, like, happen and you weren't doing anything. You were just letting these rabbits die. But that also now goes on top of the factor, like you're saying, you're on Demon Time. You got mad shit on all these heads in Austin, bro. Okay, so if these heads are doing abhorrent acts, bad shit, and you know, brother, you're basically just admitting to shelving out at this point, because, or better yet to that, you're using these shits as like the bad acts that they're doing, or potentially like had done, or currently still doing, or whatever it means, baby. You're using this as leverage points, as in like, yo, these niggas better get in line or I'm exposing you. Meanwhile, if they're actually doing bad acts, especially if it's harmful to other people, should probably just expose that anyway. Cause, like, you know, niggas would be needed to have been brought to justice, or whatever the means may be, right? So, like, again, is this shit fucking you up, gang? I'm not gonna hold you.
play your little fucking Playmate Toys bullshit over there and act like you're all friends. You all hate each other, by the way. All hate each other. But keep playing on it. Keep acting like you're friends and buddy-buddy. Keep pretending that I don't exist. Keep acting like I'm not around.
This shit I be saying, bro. These niggas be making friends over this content shit, streaming shit, whatever that means, maybe making vids. Nah, I'm coolin', bro. Shout out heads in the CDST. Shout out heads making vids, bro. We love watching them Jones, all that. But, like, yo, we just gonna be cool.
Stop texting me last night and today, trying to act like you want to be my friend now, that I have people in my chat and people around me that know that I know the truth about people like you. Stop. Fuck off. I'm not your friends. I don't like you. You are not my people.
So then why did you start a streaming org with these niggas? Like, why did you do any of this shit? I feel like, again, this is just sayings from a man who feel like he was wronged, but he wasn't wrong because, again, his bad acts is the merits that caused him to have his downfall. Like, I feel like, again, like, Miz, this is just all out of spite. You feel me? Like, imagine if a lot of these controversies, imagine if that shit in 2022 didn't happen, right? Shit where Lee, right? All this shit didn't happen, right? I guarantee you wouldn't have this rhetoric right now. Like, this is the, bruh, it's tough works. That's tough. That's tough. That's all I'm saying.
I grew all of you. I made you successful, but you threw me away.
On the after I just said that, on the money, and he says that on the money. Ah, I told you, Miz, you're just spiteful, gang. Miz, you're just spiteful. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. You're just spiteful, brother. You're just spiteful. The controversies fucked up your jump, fucked up your career, the path, your trajectory on growing, and every other bull outgrew you. Whether it be Techie, whether it be Asmin, bro, whether it be Don Miss Emery, whether it be some of these other heads, you know, TK, all this shit. And whether they got, some of these heads got their own controversies. Trust. They getting there again, criticism. Again, you was talking about Lakari earlier. Trust me, brother, you need to be ultra canceled. Anyway, super sidebar that, bro. Again, we're seeing Techie again got his own controversies, own Johns, bro. Again, we can understand that and evaluate this with the Johns, but bro, Miss. One, it sounds like, again, you're just spiteful, brother, because you have your own controversies, and two, to that, with your own controversies, you're just teed up that you're boxed out on them. And why are you? Because you made that dog shit ass response. It's on your own merit. So I keep saying, like, Miss, you're spiteful, brother. That's all it is. You're spiteful. You're tight, brother. You're tight.
You threw me away for the wrong person. You did the wrong thing. And now, a lot of you are going to get what you deserve. Number 2 is Tectone. Number 1 was Lakari. And we will see more.
Right, so he's just gonna expose everybody apparently. Well, nobody's really complaining. I mean, go ahead. I guess like more content for the slop train. Yeah, I mean, whenever people are like, I'm gonna shake the entire scene, I'm gonna expose everybody. I mean, I'm just like, yeah, go ahead, honestly. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Like, I personally...
I'm like, yep, that just means more Jones we about to cover. It's a factor out in the GDST. Where the bro?
You know, I've said like a million times, I have zero allegiance to anybody. I'm just a viewer.
I be telling he says the same shit, bro. Truly is the observer, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. John has no ties. Like, again, there's heads out in the CDST, EHDIA plus heads that we like to watch, but like, yeah, at the end of the day, bro, this is the same reason I be telling heads is the collabs and John is dead. Because again, this means you building connections, networks, all this different type of Johns. But if heads get in controversy and you associates with them, now all of a sudden you gotta give your opinions and conjecture, bro. And now all of a sudden this game you met, nah, no. Yeah, truly cover the slops, and then I'm finna pop out, probably go watch anime. The boss probably finna give me a side quest again. Shout out to love the boss. We already know. But like, yeah, now we don't got time to be sitting up here doing allegiances, team sports, all that bullshittery. Like,
who covers like all this content creator stuff? I don't even consider myself a creator, to be honest. It just somehow got this job while yapping about these guys, I suppose. I mean, I've always said the logic you should
too bad.
Operate on is innocent until proven guilty, right? And you know,
of course,
as long as you follow that, that's perfectly fine as well. And you're allowed to change your stance as well. You know, if like, for example, the Lakari situation, you know, if somebody you find out that's close to you is suddenly just this, you know, heinous person or whatever doing illegal shit, then you're allowed to disavow them and just be like, oh shit, okay, I no longer support.
That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, you want to evaluate all the Johns, get as much info and nuance as you can, like much context. But of course, like at the end of the day, if they're super boxed out because they did a bad, some reprehensible shit, bro, then like, yeah, that's just what it is. You were allowed to disavow a nigga. You're allowed to again see that they did a bad and change how you feel about them. But again, hopefully you get all the info first. And this is the thing with Asmin too. Like, of course, like when he first covered the shit, he didn't have as much info. That's why he gave it to Take. Like, oh yeah, bro, you need a second PC for this. But obviously, when he found out there might be potential CSAM and all this other fucking crazy shit, jailbait, all this other bullshit. Yeah, he said, nigga, if you gotta investigate the nigga because of his hard drive, go ahead.
That stuff as well. But man, I was reading Mizkif's chat there and it was like, get him, Mizzy! Demon time! Oh my god.
And these fucking Miz kids. Reminds me of those pathetic Retchville subhuman homunculoids, those fucking G-boys. Sucking that cock through the screen, won't you?
Who the fuck is watching this guy, genuinely? I thought this mother flipper was finished. Why is he still giving us takes? Why are you acting like he made Lakari expose himself as a PDF? Yeah, he's just like, oh yeah, Lakari first, Tectone second.
Yo, see, that's exactly what I said, yo.
Bruh, did I not say that earlier? He said, yo, Lakari was first, now Tectone second. I'm like, fuck you mean Lakari was first, nigga? I'm like, did you know? I'm like, how did you know he was about to do this bullshittery? He was about to expose himself. Nah, I'm like, bro, hold on. Hold on, nigga.
Bro, what are you even talking about? Lakari messed up on his own. It had nothing to do with you at all. This
On me, again, this is exactly what I said earlier. I'm like, bro, Lakari fucked around and had a Vosh moment on his own merits. So how the fuck did you know that this shit was gonna happen?
is like, I mean, I guess you could argue that like the viewbot thing or whatever you're exposing about Tectone, but the Lakari thing.
Again, sure, but that's its own separate thing. And that's what I was exactly what I'm saying. Like, yo, the viewbotting shit, at least to me, I don't give a fuck. Like, it goes just on the factor of like, okay, we find out that it, like in this alleged hypothetical John that Tech is viewbotting. Fuck, bro. All right, don't watch it, nigga. His audience is a real shit. That sucks. But like the more important John is again like his case, his civil case, this whole that whole means. But again, we need a conjecture from both sides. We're not getting anything from Techie, literally nothing. So like we're gonna have to wait on that. And it's the same thing with allegations and all the whole means. Again, relating this back to Turkey Tom Johns. We need his side of that story too. Like, bro. We need that John. Again, Miz just totally jumping, and especially, again, his word cannot be trusted, like we said, because this word is already coming from a biased opinions and conjecture, because like he just said earlier, he is most, well, I'm saying it, but clearly what he was saying was showing it. Like, but he's spiteful as shit, he mad, he feel like all these heads threw him away, bro, all this different John, bro. Nah, like, Miz, we just cannot trust your word off the ripskis. It's just not gonna happen, babe, boy, facts.
Not at all. Like, bro's acting like he's controlling the entire universe, pal. Like, I don't know, did you install the notepad file in there or some shit? Because why are you taking credit for that? And that would raise another set of questions, right? If that
Exactly. All the shits I've been asking for like the past 5 minutes.
was the case. This guy thinks he's an anime character right now. No one takes him seriously except for his woman abuse loving audience. So he's actively saying he collected stuff to blackmail. I mean,
This is like, bro, again, like heads are just really laying it out. That's what I mean. Like, bro, did you fucking like, are you just like, this shit is really, bro, Miz doesn't even fucking understand. Like, bro, his shit is gonna go to Discovery and all this shit he is saying is gonna absolutely box the fuck out of him. Like, he doesn't even, like, bro, you're not getting this rebound, rat. Like, bro, he's getting boxed out. Like, I'm talking about Hall of Fame brick wall. He ran into a screen. That shit is putting him flat on his ass. Like, bro, this shit is actually insane. Because, yes, like, that's basically what he's admitting. Like, Miz, again, if heads are doing bads and shit, and you know they're doing this shit, but you're not releasing it because you want to hold it over them as leverage. Bro, bro, you're still a piece of shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God.
we sort of caught a glimpse of that in the Emery situation, where he pictures of like the, what was it, hamsters or bunnies? I don't actually remember, but you're holding on to this like crazy information and only exposing it when you need it to like win an internet argument, which is crazy. Right, so Asman responded to the Mizkif crash out.
You were at Miz went live yesterday for 30 minutes just to trash and shit on you? No, I didn't see that at all. I would not make any comment on, like, I think that.
Yeah, he can't speak on that, John, because of defamation lawsuit.
You know what? No comment. Now, no comment today. Soon you'll get a comment on you'll get a comment on all of this, but not today. Not today. Yeah. Not today. I'm a wise man. I don't gotta play. We're not playing these games, right? It's easy to see what's going on. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Wow. And anyway,
all right. Well, that was kind of pointless. I mean, I guess he's locked up in some lawsuits or legal shit, or maybe just doesn't want to talk about it. I don't.
He's in a defamation lawsuit literally against Miz. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? He wants to have the liability of anything he says could be used against him in the court of law. Like Miz, who is just saying all this bullshittery. Like,
don't actually know, whatever, but yeah, man, this shit is getting messy as hell, dude. It's not even slander at this point. Rich Tectone,
Mexius.
Mizkif, Lakari, homie's leading the Legion of Doom of S offenders at this point. So sad to see his fall from grace after losing both of his parents. They really were his glue. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? How are you blaming him for any of this? Like, bro, unless he specifically gets exposed for this, or he is defending them after they were exposed and confirmed for some shit, then you can go after him. If you're like, oh yeah,
exactly,
Lakari had this illegal material, is like, no, Lakari is good, right? Then you can call him out. But it's like, until then, like, I don't see how he's done anything wrong here. Man, Asman been real silent since that Lakari dude got canceled. Imagine this is one of Hassan's goon, he would have farmed it 24/7. I just know Asman is guilty of something, I can't prove it. Okay, that last part's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, I don't know. Anyways, Mizkif continues.
The question would be of what?
His revenge arc on Tectone.
Tectone has been harassing me nonstop for almost a year, accusing me of so many terrible and disgusting things, and accusing me nonstop brigade me and make his chat hate me. Tectone he made a video called Change. Good one, dude. I would love to watch this now. He made a video. These people are pathetic. The biggest cover up in Twitch history. Twitch. Goodbye, Austin. They're lying to you. He made a video about me called Mizkif.
I fucking love drama. I fucking love drama. I be realizing that shit heftily, bro. Like when I tell y'all, bro, we really slop till we drop, bro. We really do, because this fucking bullshittery right here, I'm just like, bro, I'm just really soaking this boy in. I'm like, yeah, this shit is so fucking stupid. I'm like, ah, man. Sloppy. And truly, like Pegasus just came off of saying, I love Pegasus. The Mixie and Messius. Yeah, definitely the Mixie and Messius, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Because, yeah, like, Miz, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, bro. And, bro, you just made a video called Change, bro. Like, bro, after this, bro.
He made one about Ludwig. He thinks he can call out.
Well, yeah, Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
I feel like you could definitely call out Jellywig for a good amount of things at this point, too.
Anybody when he has his own shit to deal with. Like, it's crazy.
There's no
I know nobody. I know nobody said bless you. Third time's a charm, I guess. Sheesh. But I know nobody said it.
way you just said that. You got your own shit to deal with too. You're literally in a lawsuit. Hello?
Ding, ding, ding.
Bro, the lack of self-awareness from these streamers, man. So then he says that Tectone was in love with Emiro, and apparently that's why he hated Mizkif.
I said he likes games. He does. But attacked me for it. He said I made
Is Lolly Games gotcha games?
him pay $300K for a loan and charged extra. This is false. I had him pay $5K in fees extra for a $300,000 loan I gave him in cash in just a week. Hated me because I was dating Emmy.
Let me read the rest of that. Hold on. This is false. I mean, I had him pay $5K in fees for an extra $300K loan I gave him in cash in just a week because I wanted to have him live near me because I thought he was going to be my friend and join OTK. Yeah. See, that's the part where I was like, yo, yeah, I remember what's the name Tectone like talking about this shit. That's the part where I'm like, yeah, that shit I can never trust. I'm like, bro, if I don't got the bread from my crib and all that type of shit, bro, it just ain't happening, bro. Like, no, I can't, like, I cannot have, like, this is just something about me in general, bro. Me and the boss be always talking about this, John, bro. You already know, because again, we talk about it all the time, bro. What's the main dream and goal right now? We gotta put the balls in a 5F. But my name for Shosky got to be on the deed, or at least like all the cheese, all the capital that's being put down on this John, that's got to be by me. Ain't nobody else, John, bro. No handouts, no shit like that. Never. Cause like, bro, that's the whole John. Like, yo, you could live, bro. Again, you could live on a means of not caring, bro. And again, I've been telling y'all, bro. I've been saying this in like all the days last now, but I've been reading a book like Psychology of Money, and I've just been like, of course, think about that, John, because like reading, expand your mind, growth, yada yada. Like, you know what I'm saying, see different perspectives. But like, yeah, one of the chapters is called like Never Enough. I'm pretty sure it's like chapter 3, and like you gotta know when John's is enough and all that, but at the same time, or like knowing when things are enough, like to not go too far, obviously, or at least because obviously it depends on your interpretation of everything and how you read it, John. But at least my interpretation, right? It's like, yeah, you don't want to go too far, like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you don't want to just keep trying to grind, do all this crazy stuff to where, like, you'll never get enough and then lose it all. But at the same time, it's like, yo, nah, I gotta have enough or get to enough to where I'm secured on no Johns. Like, yo, some Johns happen, some mishaps. And I was going to talk about this funny enough in one of the other Soy Dubs clips, shout out Soy Chronicles. But like, yo, some John happen, you gotta have that emergency fund, all these different means, like, but make sure I'm good. I don't gotta worry about nobody like trying to give me a handout and then worry about owing them or no John like that. Like, and it's cool, bro, because like, of course, too, like, you should be able to have people that you can rely on, bro. Again, best interest of heart, people that will generally help you, all that type of beat, but not through this content shit. I keep trying to tell heads, bro. Like, it's gonna make me seem like slimy, all that type of shit. But like, y'all be trying to tell heads, bro. This is why I always got it. Like, bro, the boss, my little sis, my aunts, bro, my bros, my real peoples, bro. Like, yo, there's heads we love watching. There's like heads, yo, bro. Even if you're doing like collabs and shit like that, like, bro, there's heads you can be like content ships with. Like, you gotta have cool Johns, bro. Generally BPs, but like, know who your real peoples are. For real. Word of bro.
True.
Anyway, let me keep reading this shit. And then Tectone kept paying me like a retard in PayPal who takes fees. So Tectone kept paying fees like a retard and blamed me for that.
I thought nobody knew you were dating. No, people knew. We didn't tell some people, but some people absolutely knew. Tectone being one of them. Emmy used to message and hang out with Tectone all the time. They did steak and eggs together.
I'm about to say, well, yeah, didn't they have like steak and eggs, the pod and shit, and the shit you were doing to Asmund?
Tectone and Emmy would talk a lot. And I know
Well, yeah, that would make sense. Duh, they got steak and eggs. Shut up.
that's why. His ex-girlfriend came over. Ready? His ex-girlfriend
What did your shit say? He hated me because Russell threw a pool party in my backyard. What the fuck?
came over, and you want to know what happened? I shook her hand. He then went around and said I grabbed her hand for such a long time and was so weird, and told everyone I'm weird as fuck for that.
Bro, honestly, they got
Again, he said, she said, and like, again, I'm not trusting your interpretation of shit, man, so...
gotta stop with this notepad shit. I am traumatized by notepad at this. Do not show me a notepad ever again in my life. But yeah, I guess that's why he's going demon time. That's like the list of things he hates Tectone for. There's a bunch more to it or whatever. I don't really want to get into his 5 billion hours of his side of the story or whatever. But yeah, there's so much to cover. If you want to look into it, go ahead. But yeah, there's like years of lore here. I think this comment's the best. What's going on, bruh? Moving on to the Lakari situation. Basically, people were accusing Asmund of dodging it because it's his friend. Well, he calls out Lakari, says an investigation needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's really about whether you had that stuff on your PC or not. I mean, I don't think that a lot of people are going to really accept an apology. It's an actual crime. We're transcending internet drama, right? There's internet drama, and then there's crimes, and that needs to be dealt with by the FBI, the police department, or some other type of agency. Like that's 100% what it has to be. No, he's a friend. Yeah, it's just what happens, right? But either way, I mean, it feels weird. It does feel very weird, but at the end of the day, I mean, you have to have an investigation for something like this. It's not even a question. It's not even an opinion. It's not even anything other than it just being completely obvious, right?
Approved.
If there is any genuine child material, I want to see a punishment for that. I don't want to see it get rolled over, ignored, or anything else. Like, that's the most important thing to me. Not internet drama, not whether he gets banned or not. No. Like, this could be a potential crime. Like, crimes need to be dealt with not on Twitter, not on LSF.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a guy who is supporting Lakari here. I have no idea how people came.
Yeah, again, I kept trying to spin that John. Of course, has like, Hassan.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Trying to say again that, like, yeah, Asmund's running defense. He's a PDF protector. Like, yeah, does that sound like PDF protection? Fucking dumbass. No.
To that conclusion at all. I think the worst you can say is that he's covering it lesser than if Hassan was exposed with the same thing, which is understandable because it's like a close friend or whatever. But I think this is more than enough. Like, he's saying he wants an investigation. He wants him to be prosecuted. If
And that's like, well, yeah, because again, like, you have to remember, like, this is what heads are not taking into account. Like, there is like the level of like bias and favor towards heads, and like, yeah, heads hate it because obviously you don't want any heads to be biased. But like, yes, of course, as Hassan, my dumbass. But of course, like, Asmund Gold would be shitting on like a Hassan Orbiter or Hassan more than he would, of course, like someone like Lakari, because yes, that disposition of being friends with him for the past 8 years. Meanwhile, nigga, fuck these Hassan Orbiters, fuck these G-boys, and definitely fuck their Godzaddy King. I mean, they want to fuck that nigga, so I mean, hey. Anyway, sidebar, like, yeah, clearly the disposition levels are like very drastic. There's a very clear dichotomy between these Jones, so like that's an obvious and clear, like, duh. Still, he gave him the criticism, and I fully agree. Like, yes, brother, the potential shit you must got on your fucking hard drive. Like, yeah, brother, I do think the FBI, the fucking investigation teams, the CIA, whatever the means may be, whatever three-letter agency may need to be taking a poopsie at that shit.
there is actually illegal material, I don't really know what more people want. But yeah, I pretty much stand by this as well. If person bad, toss them into an active volcano. Fuck the jail, straight into the volcano, all right? There's no friendships here because at that point, the basis of the friendship is completely broken, right? If you've actually been exposed doing some disgusting shit like that, the second you get aware of that shit, it is your job to disavow them. Otherwise, you will continue supporting some reject, right?
Exactly. It's the same kind of talk about it all the time. Yo, you got 5 friends. You're doing some weird shit, bro. You're the 6th nigga doing some weird shit, so it's time to clean that shit up.
I've never consumed this content, nor do I think it's acceptable. Never explains why it was there. Why was it there? It was obviously a virus on his computer. Lakari says he's gonna try and change these type of people.
And that's exactly my main thing I kept putting out too. Like, on base, like, this goes down and breaks down into multiple different things for Lakari. One is like, nigga, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because why, like, what, how do you even get to this level of fucking just like absolute sharkanery, like just some fucking heinous bullshit? Like, why the fuck do you even enjoy this? And then it goes to the factor of, okay, why the fuck do you like have this content or link to this or any junk like that? Then it goes to the factor, why the fuck do you have this shit on your work computer in the goddamn note tab? And then it goes on the factor, why would you have this shit in any way accessible? Why the fuck, while the fuck you're a public live streamer? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, this is like,
it's all just heinous. But the first thing it stems off of is like, nigga, why the fuck are you just this abhorrent ass nigga? Like, why, like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? This is literally, I see somebody about to say it, but this literally is almost on EDP timing without the fucking meetup. Like, what the hell?
People don't change. Example, EDP. He can change in prison. That's always an option. They take months to even get started. At this point, he'd have wiped and thrown away anything that could get convicted. Although it is Lakari, there's a very real chance he's just sitting there with a drive full of illegal.
This I'm saying, the nigga blatantly admits he got like a fucking 3 terabyte hard drive full with just straight hentai. I'm like, this nigga is wailing, bro.
Material. Listen, I don't know about that, all right? That's crazy. Moving on to Lakari's ex giving an update on the length of the Twitch and Kick bans. Now, if you remember, Kick was a permaban, and I thought Twitch was a permaban, but apparently not.
I will continue doing what I normally do. I know Lakari is banned off of Twitch and Kick. I'm very aware of that. I know his Kick ban is permanent, and his Twitch ban is, I believe, temporary, 7 days. But even when he comes back, I will not be streaming with Lakari.
7 days.
Girly pop.
Girly pop.
I could imagine why. I could definitely imagine. But yeah, 7 days. Twitch is a fucking dumpster fire.
Yes. 7 fucking days? Twitch, bro. Y'all can't be doing that, all right? Even the Kick platform permaban, you gotta be kidding, bro. This better be a mistake. This better be a misunderstanding. I swear to God. Gooning Lord Dan Clancy.
Ultimate Gooning Lord Daniel Clancy.
This is getting ridiculous. I know we had the situation with Nina Lynn.
Oh, sexual assault superstar Nina Lynn.
Where she essayed 2 guys on stream and somehow got like 7 days of a ban or some shit like that. I'm sorry. This is going beyond anything, okay? Permaban or riot. Be a literal pedo. 7-day ban. Welcome to Twitch. We would love to have you here. Dan Clancy, out. Twitch loves their gooners, true. Temporary bans are just permission slips for repeat offenses. Kick understood the assignment. Twitch is still running interference. Lol, if it doesn't show you everything you needed but know about Twitch. We have lost faith in that platform.
No, seriously,
Shut
right?
it down. Moving on to an update on Asmongold's lawsuit. To now recap, last time a Twitter user accused Asmon of being a PDF file based on verifiably false information. The rumor was apparently started by a Hassan fan in the past. So here we have some legal updates.
I forgot that I got accused of being a pedo that dated a 17-year-old and flew her out.
Accounts, rather anonymous accounts, on 2 different profiles.
They're not really anonymous, though, because it was a very...
The passport bros, it's just a movement of people that are seeking out foreign women because, well, they don't want to deal with Western women, particularly American women. If you are a loser, if you're old as hell, if you are a dude that can't get laid anywhere, go east, go east, go east, If you are a dude that can't get laid.
That shit is absolutely, bro. I'm so fucking mad at how catchy that shit is, bro. I'm so pissed. Go east, go east, If you are a loser, if you're old as hell, if you are a dude who can't get laid anywhere, go east,
verified profile really probably isn't anonymous. This is actually crazy to say about somebody, right? Crazy to say. I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm already in a lawsuit, right? I'm already regularly talking to lawyers. Maybe I should sue this guy. We just make stuff up now? That's a serious accusation to tweet with no receipts. I'll talk to my lawyers next time I have a meeting with them. Then I'll see kind of what's actually coming right up, by the way. It's coming up very soon.
Post which falsely claimed he was dating Streamer K's when she was underage. She was not underage. That was a falsity of that post. Her age was misrepresented as 17.
Yeah, by the way, it's not like she was 18 or 19. She was 23. It's not even remotely close.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those cut and dry cases where the Twitter shitposter got a bit more than they bargained for, right? The consequences of spending your time on Hassan's Reddit, of course. Obviously, they're just completely false allegations, and it was 100% confirmed false.
Yeah, like we said, Honest Dave wasn't too honest
as well. So I feel like it's just a matter of time before the lawsuit goes through. And even if you don't know them specifically, you can subpoena their information through Twitter because, you know, they had a verified account and they were stupid enough to, you know, tweet that shit. So yeah, it's all about like setting a precedent here, right? So then he talks about the spoliation of evidence because he deleted his account in an attempt of damage control after Asmon's video went up. And then he talks about the criminal allegations.
And also, it's important to keep in mind, too, that the person deleted it after I made the video. They deleted it like 3 or 4 hours after I made the video.
Oh, I'm blocking Asman, but they sure did, because I remember hold on, actually. I remember. Hold on. Asman, keep going.
Talking about maybe suing them. So what they did at that point is they deleted something for
Real quick before we head out of here. Just real quick.
Oh, man. Yeah, where did the U.S. press go? Seems like after he was gonna get hit with that defamation lawsuit, I don't see brother no more. Still don't see his ass. So I'll say again. Don't be a G-boy. Don't lie about people. Don't defame them, don't slander them. There's really no point in spreading misinformation. And by God, for an agenda or a narrative, let's not waste time trying to misconstrue those arguments when you can easily be proved to be wrong. That's all. That's it. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. You have too goddamn much, but sometimes you are spitting. Sometimes you do got something to say when you do be fucking yapping.
Potential evidence that they knew could be used for evidence preemptively to avoid it being used. That's spoliation of evidence. It is. It's against the law.
Frankly, if you look at this girl case here and you see a child, you are the problem. The problem is not the person who is dating this person or friends with this person or whatever. You are definitely the problem. And looking at the particular evidence here in Uncle Mindset's evidence law, purpose of this lawsuit, the key of this lawsuit is to set a precedent.
That's
very
right.
similar to the Klein case,
That's
setting
right.
precedent regarding the retrieving information on anonymous accounts on.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Like, Ethan isn't trying to set a precedent with the Jones, or precedent, or no Jones like that, bro. It's just a factor of, like, yeah, these heads, or at least the precedent would be, like, if there was a precedent being set, like, it wouldn't be no major John, like, overall changing the landscape as a whole. It would just be like, yeah, bro, the fucking cherry acts and then, like, blatantly going maliciously into a video to take away views and or monetary value from it. I said no now.
On Reddit, in this case,
for how much I've always talked about how I love public executions and I love making an example out of people, it would be hypocritical for me to not do this.
So Asmongold would be able to subpoena people on X and Reddit, similar to the Klein case, for both user data and preservation of evidence, and it's best done ASAP. There's a short statute of limitations on this, only 1 to 3 years, so he's got to get moving on this within the next year or two. My ruling on this far is that Asmon is large enough to force changes, right, on the platform, to the platform itself as a result of legal action. Internal compliance departments, that is within...
Yeah, look at his face after hearing that, Joe. He like, yo, this shit is crazy.
These platforms would be forced to take actions regarding unsupported criminal allegations. So what that means is when people are jumping on these platforms, whether it's X, whether it's Reddit, etc., and they're making these criminal claims or saying this person's a criminal, maybe these platforms have to vet that. We're not saying you're calling them bad or mean words. No, you're putting a criminal allegation against them. You're not just calling them mean doo-doo head, right? You're going beyond that and saying this person is a criminal. Because remember, calling someone a PDF is a criminal allegation.
Yeah, I wonder who would do criminal allegations with no proof. Hassan Piker looking
Definitely Mr. Piker, I'll tell you what.
at this, salivating like that's me.
But I ain't gonna lie. Mr. East, I should definitely ask some questions about you, brother. You know,
Baby, like I do it all the time. In fact, I slender and I don't care. I literally don't care. But yeah, honestly, a precedent like this would be great, so people can just randomly slander you, and you actually have to wait for the evidence to come out before you make a conclusion. You have to wait for the court proceedings to actually finish before jumping the gun and making definitive statements. Now, obviously, you can speculate, but that's very different from actual assertion, something that Hassan routinely does, right? But I don't know, man. At this point, like, we only have a couple years left. I feel like with all this AI shit coming up, imagine the point where video evidence is no longer...
Yeah, that shit. We got fucking Nano Banana 2, niggas got VO3, niggas got the fucking Sora and shit like that. Yeah, bro, and AI only getting better by literally the day. So, yeah, not to mention niggas' jobs.
Admissible. I mean, you're just kind of cooked at that point, but hopefully there's a way to detect it.
Asmongold is mentally and financially capable, because remember, this is extreme stress. It's really bad for your mental health.
If I have the opportunity to do something that will have a negative effect on another person that I don't like,
fuck you.
I don't know if I'd ever get tired. The only thing that matters to me is that I do something that is so effective and damaging that it changes a person's life. That's really what my goal is. I don't really care as much about, you know, some other bullshit. I don't care about that. I care about doing something that's effective.
Well, he's very insistent on ruining this person's life, which is fair game, honestly, considering they literally tried to ruin his
I'm about to say, well, yeah, they try to put this absolutely just defamatory as shit on his name, so I mean, yeah. It's all fair in love and war, right?
life as well, so you can't really complain at that point. But yeah, I mean, Mizkif is suing Asmongold as well, so we'll see how that one is going. All these lawsuits flying around. I wonder if Tectone is going to be suing Mizkif for those statements as well, and saying that, you know, the essay is confirmed, maybe suing Hassan for the generational rapist, but he has a lot on his plate as well. So I don't know what's going on anymore. It's just absolute chaos, but hey, we're here with our popcorn. Now click this video for more entertainment in 2026. Thanks.
From the legendary series. Which I already know. You better shout out level one of our glorious slop kings. Literally. Le Pegasus. You already know that gets down, baby. That was. The Mizkif situation just got worse. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops, you know where that boy's going to be at every single time. Down description, first link, share the love it up cost. La Pegasus. And Final Fantasy Conjecture. Yeah, just starting off, the whole Johns with Miz and Techie, it's like, yes, of course, again. The whole Johns with Techie, yeah, we got to see what his civil case. Apparently, again, he has lost that boy. But again, as a whole, what's going on in the terms of like that, what's it called? Protective order or whatever, that whole means, yeah, we have to see an opinion conjecture from him. Like, we literally have to see aside from this. And on top of that, again, I don't know what Miz is trying to do, like, I guess, use these boys, or not yet like use these boys, but like use like all this stuff going on, these different dramas or whatever, to take W's on for himself. But yeah, that boy's not working, because at the end of the day, Miz, you're not going to be able to use these Johns to absolve yourself of criticism within your own hefty allegations levied against you, on top of the fact that your response was dog water, fucking dog shit, and you basically corroborated most of the Johns that were being levied. So tough works there. And again, not all of it, not all, he didn't corroborate all of it, but he definitely corroborated a good amount of it. So yeah. Tough works there. Yeah, in terms of heads like fucking Hassan, quickly, we didn't have to deal with him that much in this shit, thank God. But in terms of heads like Hassan fucking, you know, corroborating that, like, fucking, again, doubling down on, like, Techie's a familial generational rapist, yeah, fucking ignore him. He's a goddamn loser. We already know this shit. He's always gonna be defaming, slandering. He's the king of buzzwordinism. Mr. Piker, propagandist Parker. Like, bro, anybody hearing shit from that nigga, bro? Whenever he stops being a pathological liar, maybe niggas will start taking his ass serious. Tough works there. Let's see here. We also got the whole shiza, the whole shits with heads trying to say Asmongold is again defending Lakari. Well, as we just seen, again, he is now doubled down on that boy again. Like, yo, in terms of, again, John's being with Lakari and the whole fucking terrible, porn, heinous shit, bro. Again, the sharkanery that's on his fucking hard drive. Yeah, like, yo, if it really needs to be investigated heftily like that because of the materials, then yes, Asmongold thinks he should be investigated. It does suck that, again, like, yo, that's one of his mans of 8 years, but, like, bro, that's what it is. Like, if Johns truly is on the matter, especially on the merits of that person with the whole bad Johns happening, like, it's, the merits are on them and it's bad. Like, just that bad? Yes, you have to disavow. That's what it is. It's tough. You wish your people would do better, like, again, but life is unfortunately unfair. And unfair on heads on their own self, because again with Lakari, like, yeah, he blatantly put himself in this shit. I mean, who told the nigga to be literally gooning way too fucking close to the sun? I mean, abhorrently to the sun. Shit. Anyway, last but not least, yeah, finally for Asmongold with his little segment where he Go East was going over his whole you know what I'm saying, potential defamation lawsuit, John. Yeah, again, if Asmon sues that bull, I mean, like, that bull is cooked. I mean, not gonna lie, but at the end of the day, I don't think Asmon's really cooked. Again, that bull deleted his account and everything. And like I showed you when we went over the Asmongold allegations when them Johns like first dropped, which again they're false, though. We already know that. But like when they first dropped, yeah, the bull deleted his account. Like, basically got the fuck up out of there as soon as he literally known that he was about to get hit with a defamation lawsuit potentially. Yeah, he got the fuck up out of there. He bounced out with that real fucking quick. Pathetic as fuck. So yeah, I mean, mixing Messy on the Daily Slops as always. You already know how that gets down, baby. It's a factor. But yeah, anything other than that, yeah, of course, the Daily Slops. We gonna check it out tomorrow, the next day. Facts. Especially if it's gonna be something with Mr. Piker, because yeah, he's never shutting his fucking trap. So yeah. Mixy and messy things again happening out in the EHDI plus cinematic universe and the CDST. Of course, again, if you want to watch the OG live video bar up back at us, down in the description. First link, you better sure to level one of our glorious slop kings, and I'm finna get y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.